we've helped 10 young people emerge as leaders. You know when you're onto a good idea, and when we put the concept together, we had envisaged that we could run this over a quick program. So Emerge is a pre-accelerator program. When Ian and I wrote it, it was 3 hours a week for 12 weeks. We go, right, we're going to deliver this. And when we first thought of it, it was Mondays and Tuesdays. The secret sauce that's happening is actually it's one night and one day. And so we've managed to deliver 12 weeks of content in 4 weeks. And so for us, the most amazing thing is it was accelerated learning, and it was face-to-face.
My name's Ian Mason. I'm an entrepreneur. I think too often you get programs where it's great, there's lots of interesting things that happen, but then at the end of that, everything stops. They have had 4 weeks of really intensive support. We spent Thursday evenings and Fridays over those 4 weeks getting together, talking about each other's businesses and looking at what they need to do to kind of, emerge, I suppose, kind of get their businesses, widely known, lots of customers and thriving.
My business is a concept at the moment, but it's something I'm working towards, so it's called Nourish and Protect. So I'm a local Armidale girl. I think it's a wonderful thing. It's awesome that we have this to be able to access when you're living in rural and regional communities. I'm from a health professional background, so I have no idea about business stuff. So I've learnt heaps, and I still have a lot to learn, but it's been awesome to get this experience and knowledge before I've actually started my business.
It was wonderful. It was really great to get like-minded people who are working on their businesses in one room with wonderful mentors. So creating that space that you can take a step back, work on the business, consolidate all of your thinking into a nice package, and from there you can strive forward.
Going to be taking home the wealth of knowledge that Gary and Ian have given us during this program.
I'm a music teacher, work in town, work with a lot of bands, work in classroom, write music, play music, all that sort of stuff. One of the things we recognised was that it's very difficult to find resources that cater for regional areas. Great fun, huge amount of fun, a lot of challenging ideas to think about, and we're very lucky that it's at the startup phase of our business, so we can plan forward with more clarity, and even just being able to be clear about what we're trying to do and how we're going to do that. It's just been sensational.
I found it a really inspiring collegial space. It's been great to sit in a room with other people with great ideas that are so diverse, but all have a unique value proposition that has something really useful to offer, and see how those ideas develop.
So Emerge has been great for me to consolidate all of my thoughts in the one place. My business has been going for about a year now, and I've probably been going with the flow a little bit, so it's nice to get some direction and think about the next steps for me.
Structure and focus. I had the big picture of the business pretty well, but there's been a lot of details and focus for the business direction come out of this.
You can't do this in Collins Street in Melbourne. You can't do this in Fortitude Valley in Brisbane. You can't do this in New York, in Sydney. And it's unique because it's authentic. We're fortunate in the Smart Region Incubator, and I'm fortunate in my program as Expert in Residence. We know some heart-wrenching stories that are behind this. We know how tough the community's doing, and we know how receptive the community is. So for me, the key differentiator here is authentic.